house. So a few years ago, and like all parents, they would not leave. It was 12 o'clock at one point, and they're still talking about whatever they talk about. So we went upstairs and we started to tell stories because we couldn't think of anything better to do. It was 2009, and I remember I just wrote a story for school, and it was around Halloween, so it was a scary story. I started to tell it, and halfway through the story, I realized when I was talking about setting, there was a window that was I wrote about that was exactly like the one in Dipsy's room. It was the one with the ark, and ever since then, she would yell at me every time we talk about scary stories because she would say how she wouldn't sleep in her room for at least a good month. She would go to her mom and cuddle up because she was so scared. Now a little about the Dipsy I know. And Dipsy, I promised Sanjana I wouldn't embarrass you too much, so don't freak out. Dipsy is crazy. There's no other way to put it, but I mean it in the best way possible. She's an ecstatic character and can make you laugh just by having the most goofy laugh. Her definition of binging a drink is trying to finish an entire bottle of mango juice in under 10 seconds. She picks up other people's trash at a theater because she doesn't want to trouble the staff. Yes, that's happened. It happened last week. She thinks she's really funny, but it takes her 20 minutes to tell a joke. And that's because she's too busy laughing the entire time, which is really the only reason why everyone else is laughing around with her. And she loses her head every time someone mentions Allu Arjun, which is another reason why we're such good friends. Because the only person that loves him as much as me is her, and the fact that we mutually hate Ram Charan's guts. This last year, Allu Arjun's movie Saranoti came out, and it was the first one we all watched together. We got together at Bombay Theater, and it was Doug. And as soon as he appeared on screen, Dipsy lost it. She started screaming, and at one point, I'm pretty sure she was crying just because at how beautiful he said she was. So now you understand how much of a character Dipsy is, and that's why I love her. That's something I love about her. Everything is a competition with Dipsy. I could finish half my milkshake, and she would have to start drinking faster just so she could win. Her sole goal in school is to do better than her sister in every single class she took. And trust me, with someone like 2400, that isn't easy. That's her nickname for Sanjana, by the way. But she manages it. And what's crazy and shocks me every time is that she's incredibly modest, which I find impossible to find in anyone else that's driven by competition like she is. Dipsy, you have been so determined and working harder than I ever could for this performance. There's so much I can say about you, but Sanjana only gave me a few minutes. Congratulations, Sandy. You've been doing amazing so far, and I have no doubt you'll kill it tonight. You'll always be the annoying little sister I never wanted, but love nonetheless. Thank you.
Yeah, I think that competition ended today. She won, if you didn't realize. So I'd like to call out Abhi and Easter, who have a few words to say about Putnam.
Thanks to everyone for the wonderful speeches. And Nitin, I could relate to that, how Dipsy's so competitive. One day she came over to our house when my cousin Harsha was there, and we literally had a mango juice drinking competition where she gulped down 3 bottles of mango juice in like 30 seconds. Such an impressive feat, I know, right?
Yeah, so going back to her previous performance of Arnhem, that I couldn't imagine what that must have took to stand up on stage in front of everyone, dance for 35 minutes. I get tired watching Netflix for 35 minutes, so I couldn't imagine what that must be like. And I don't want to spoil the secrets for the next performance, but I have heard that it should be absolutely beautiful. And I urge all of you to keep an eye out, stick out till the end of this, watch what's going to happen, because it's going to be truly remarkable. So enjoy the rest of the performance.
A personal favorite of mine, the Simhanandini performance is coming up very shortly. They're setting up on stage right now. So this evening has been all about Dipsy, and she's doing a great job. But really, the credit goes to her teacher, Sadhna Auntie, and the wonderful musicians we have here today. So at this time, yes, please, a round of applause for Sadhna Auntie. At this time, we would like to take a minute and introduce our musicians and their bio. First, we have on the mridangam Murali Balachandran. He hails from a family of dancers and musicians. He studied mridangam under his father, Dr. C.G. Balachandran, and was introduced to Bharatanatyam by his mother, Usha. Murali is a versatile percussionist who is equally at ease playing traditional Indian instruments like the mridangam, kanjira, the tabla, the gattam, and the morsing. Murali is based in New York City and has accompanied leading Indian musicians and dancers in various countries, including New Zealand, Canada, and Indonesia. He has performed on Broadway and at major venues like the Lincoln Center, the American Museum of Natural History, the Smithsonian, and the Metropolitan Museum of Art.
And our vocalist for this evening is Srimati Savitri Ramanand. Srimati Savitri is a well-known Carnatic vocalist with years of training under great teachers such as the late Sri H.A.S. Mani of Bombay, music maestro Sri T.K. Govinanda Rao, and her elder sisters, Srimati Setu Mahadevan, and the Bombay sisters, Srimati Sri C. Saroja and C. Lalita. Srimati Savitri has performed widely in India, the United Kingdom, the United Arab Emirates, and the United States. In the United States, Srimati Savitri has performed under reputed organizations such as the Lincoln Center of the Performing Arts, the American Museum of Natural History, the Sylvia and Danny Kaye Playhouse, and the Smithsonian Institute's Folklife Arts Festival. Srimati Savitri has released numerous albums of classical, devotional, and light classical music. She won the prestigious Best Vocalist Award at the reputed Indian Fine Arts Society in India for her performance in the music festival conducted in Madras. Srimati Savitri is not only a singer with a gifted voice, but a brilliant dance choreographer with several dance ballets to her credit. She also founded the Muktambar Fine Arts Incorporated and has been teaching music and dance in New York for over 2 decades. And Sri Mitch Greenberg studied Bansuri in Allahabad under Bola Nath Prasanna and has played solo and in ensemble for many years.
And on the violin, we have Srimati Sandhya Anand. Sandhya Anand is an All India Radio graded professional violinist and vocalist, having exposure to traditional Carnatic music genre for around 20 years. She has performed over 1,000 concerts in India and abroad, having learnt and nurtured the divine art under eminent gurus Srimati Suguna Varadachari, Sri T.V. Gopalakrishnan, Sri S. Krishna Iyer, Sri R. Swaminathan, Sri K.S. Surya Narayan. Her vocal and violin performances at several prestigious sabhas in Chennai and USA, including the Kanchi Kamakoti Mut and Sringeri Sarada Mut, have won her several awards and accolades. A rank holder with post-graduation in music and Sanskrit, she regularly featured in Air, Doordarshan, and other TV channels. As a violinist, she has accompanied top-grade artists like Padma Bhushan T.V. Gopalakrishnan, Padma Bhushan Sri R.K. Srikantan, Sangeeta Kalacharya Suguna Varadachari, Sangeeta Kalanidhi Sudha Raghunathan, Sita Rajan, Vishaka Hari, P. Unnikrishnan, Balamurali Krishnan, Sikhil Gurucharan, Karnataka Brothers, Priya Sisters, and Bombay S. Jayashri, to name a few. She lives in New Jersey and imparts vocal and violin training to aspiring students. Her students have won prizes in many national-level competitions, including Indo-American festivals and Cleveland Tyagaraja Aradhana.
And last, but definitely not least, our Veena player for this evening is Dr. Bhavani Prakash, who's a very versatile and accomplished artist in Carnatic music. She's a grade A artist of All India Radio and Doordarshan, Chennai. She performs vocal music, veena, and the flute. She has several awards, titles, and honors to her credit, notably the All India Radio National Award, which she won when she was only 17 years old, the Best Concert Award from Sri Krishna Gana Sabha, Chennai, and the Ambujam Krishnan Award from the Madras Music Academy. She has learnt from many eminent gurus, such as Dr. N. Ramani and Sangeetacharya Srimati Suguna Varadachari in Chennai, after learning from other gurus earlier. Bhavani has performed over 1,000 times in India, the United States, Canada, and Singapore. She has also given or provided support for several lecture demonstrations, notably one with Professor T.R. Subramanian of the Music Department of the New Delhi University, and one with Vellore G. Ramabandhan, a world-renowned Mridangam artist. She has also provided veena or flute support for numerous Bharatanatyam and Kuchipudi dance schools in the United States. So give it up for our players today. Yeah, go ahead.
We really do thank you for waiting so long, because the setup for the next performance piece takes a while. So you could just imagine every time Dipsy wanted to practice this at home, how long it should have taken Uncle, Auntie, and Sanjana to put this together for her to practice. So thank you for waiting so patiently. I'm telling you right now, it's definitely worth the wait. Thank you, guys.
चंचत्कुटी रतिताडे दर्पणे कोकिल प्रिय अभंग
Wow, didn't I tell you guys? Was it worth the wait? Now, Uncle would like to say a few words.
Yeah, this concludes the Bharatanatyam section. And now we'll break for snacks in the Lakshmi Parvati Hall downstairs. Please reassemble into the auditorium 30 minutes from now. Thank you.